to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As was his squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David. The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Blue Devils offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. So Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Looking for room. It's Ash. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success, too.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Keep it on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll give it to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Man, let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He'll keep it himself. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. It's complete to the left.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
You're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in? Maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cal is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that has not been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up 14 over Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 20 and out of bounds and the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll go back to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Got a man. It's Montgomery. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Going to the running game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Pass interference. Defense.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Big noise the quick pass. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a man miss. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
The Blue Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. The sure hands, it's Cox.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Ash. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Fired in there, but incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. The sure hands, it's Cox. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver going in motion. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll do it himself. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense putting points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Polino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 2 to Rice. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
Yeah, and it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches. And this is how it's done. You stop the run first, get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
1, 2, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. And the ball comes to rest right there. So here comes the Michigan offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
It'll be 3rd and long. Give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be dragged down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The RPO, it's complete. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Makes the grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They booted away on 4th down.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner's literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
Making side adjustments here. Slithers into space. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's a draw. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Takes a handoff. It's Ash. Sweet spin. Turning it on. Past the 20. Touchdown Wolverines. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
2, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He leaves it with the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeyer. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gets it out quickly. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Immediately fires to the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wants to go up top. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Bachmeyer. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Provides his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. To the air on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Motion from the back. Running to Green. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Running into the open space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.